Hello and welcome to Rickster's Realm. I'm Ricky, and today I'm going to be reading from this intuitive oracle deck, and I'm also going to be casting some charms. And the reading today is going to be all about why you're better than everyone else. Okay, so I'm just going to be talking you up. We'll see what type of messages come through. I will have the timing figured out in the description box, so please feel free to skip ahead to whichever group you're most drawn to. I'm going to begin with group number 1. If you chose the first section, welcome to the reading. Just going to shuffle these up and we'll see what type of messages come through for you. Okay, so group number 1. Why are you better than the rest of us? Let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, what I'm getting with this card here, to why you're better than everyone else, it's a couple messages. There's something here to where you have a very loving and kind of compassionate or understanding side to you. This is where you're the type of person that I feel you help build other people up, okay? You're not the type of person to go out of your way to make things difficult for someone. You're not going to be this petty, horrible individual that you go out of your way to try to embarrass someone, to tear someone down, to humiliate someone. It's this feeling of you, again, doing everything that you can to help, how do I explain it? Or even to help someone get out of that energy, okay? Let's say something happens to where there's an embarrassing situation or something like that. What this card's telling me is that you're not going to join in with everyone pointing and laughing at a particular individual. No, you would be the type of person to stand up for that person. There's also a message here too, to where why you're better than everyone else. It's something along the lines of, I feel you're able to kind of laugh at yourself. There's something here to where you don't take yourself or your circumstances too seriously. And I don't mean that in a way to where you just don't care, but in a way where it's like you're not going to take every little thing personal. You're not going to let, negative things just completely tear you down and ruin you. There's something here. I feel there's something here about you leaving people in better condition than you find them, or it's something to where I feel, okay, what makes you better than everyone else? I think people feel very comfortable around you in your energy. Let's see what else you get. Group number 1, why are you better than everyone else? Okay, you are the type of person that you're very much able to see the bigger picture, okay? There's something about how you're wired that I feel you very much dissect things, you analyze things, you get to the root issue of something. I also get a feeling here too that there is something of substance when it comes to you, right? I'm not getting just surface level type of energy or interactions with you. There's a feeling here of you, I don't know, diving a bit deeper. And again, that there's something of substance linked into you, or that how you interact with people. Like there's something intricate about you. Like there's something to where I feel like just surface level things would never be enough for you. Do you know what I mean? Like you want to, just really break things apart and really get to know the ins and outs of someone, or why things are the way they are. Why did things play out the way that they did? Something like that is what I'm getting. Let's see what else you get. Why are you better than everyone else? Okay, so with this card here, why you're better than everyone else, it very well could be that you're just hotter than the rest of us. You know what I mean? You just, what you've got going on, whether this is just linked into your physical appearance, maybe it's just an energetic thing that you have about you. There's something here that the messages I get with this card, this would be someone who's very passionate, they're fiery, they're ambitious. They just have a lot of passion behind them. and there's just an abundance of energy. And again, for some, this could just be linked into, again, your physical appearance to, yeah, you're quite the head turner, and you're just more attractive than the rest of us. That's what I'm getting with that one there. Let's see what else. Okay, so with this card here, the messages I'm getting with this one to why you're better than the rest of us, it's how you're able to I feel, sever things that no longer serve you, that's no longer for your highest and greatest good. Anything that you view as being something negative, something that is detrimental to your overall well-being, something like that. There's a feeling here of you knowing when something has run its course and that something needs to be eliminated or released from your life. Something like that's what I'm getting. Are you whining? Come here. Come here. Show off your cuteness. You're loved. Loved beyond measure, she is. Okay, let's see what else we get here. Okay. Group number 1. Why are you better than everyone else? There's something about you that, how do I explain this? Why are you better than everyone else? The message I'm getting with this card, it's something about you being very high value. I'm trying to think how I can word this without it sounding really silly. There's something here to where I just feel like there's something here again, and it's kind of silly because the reading is all about why you're better than everyone else. But even if that wasn't the topic here, that's kind of what I feel I would be saying linked into this card. I'd be like, well, this card's just telling me that you're better than everyone else and you're high value, and it's this feeling here of you constantly improving. Something like that's what I'm getting. There's something here to where I just feel like there's something very precious and valuable about you. I'm trying to think how else I can word this. Why are you better than everyone else? It's something here about your energy doesn't remain stagnant. It's something to where, again, I feel like you're constantly improving yourself, situations, something like that's what I'm getting. Why are you better than everyone else? There's something here too about you having a very loving side to you, and that I feel that kind of shows through in whatever it is that you're doing. And I feel like you just make the world a better place. Like there's just something about how you're wired. And it's almost a feeling of like that you can do it all. I feel like, what's that saying? The Midas touch, right? Like whatever you touch turns to gold. That's what I'm getting. It's this feeling of whatever you do, it just instantly improves a situation. Something like that's what I'm getting. Let's see what we get with the charms. Okay, group number 1. Why are you better than the rest of us? Let's see. Okay. So what I'm getting with this little charm here is you're very authentic, okay? You're an authentic person, you're honest, you're real, and there's something of substance when it comes to you is what I'm getting. With this little ring, the messages I'm getting with this is all about you have such a loving, nurturing energy about you, and I feel like people, they just want to scoop you right up. That's what I'm getting. I feel like people, they want you. Like they want you to be theirs. I feel like people view you as a marriage material. They want a long-term, serious, committed relationship or connection with you. And there's something It's just something about how you do things from the heart space, and that there's a very loving, nurturing quality about you is what I'm getting. With this little charm piece here, the messages I'm getting with this to why you're better than everyone else, it's how you express yourself. Okay? Yeah, people absolutely love it. There's just something to where it's like people can't wait to hear what you have to say. They want to know. It's all about how you go about expressing yourself. It does just lures people in. What else do we have here? With this little charm piece here, the messages I'm getting with this is all about, this has to do with the resilient quality that you have about you, where, I don't know, no matter what life throws your way, there's a feeling here of you, how do I word it? What's that saying? When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. That's what I'm getting. It's a feeling here of no matter what happens, you'll turn any maybe negative type situation into something positive. If there's a negative experience that you've gone through, it's like you'll try to take the lesson out of it. You know, it's okay, what have I learned from this experience? Something like that's what I'm getting. And there's just this feeling of no matter how difficult things get, you still seem to maintain this optimism about you, is what I'm getting. And I don't know, overall, even just what I'm getting just with this charm alone, because I know I'm like, oh, you're resilient, you know, you're a great person, blah, blah, blah. But really, the energy I'm getting linked into this, it's not to be taken in such a lighthearted way. What I'm getting with this charm, for some of you, you haven't had an easy life. Like, I'm not just saying, okay, everything's been perfect for you, and, you know, last week you kind of had a bad day and you were a trooper and got through it, so now this charm's coming out. No, this makes me feel like some of you, maybe you've had really difficult, challenging lives, okay? Like that it's maybe for some very traumatic experiences, something like that. Again, I'm not getting a light-hearted energy here. This is where I feel like maybe some of the things that you've gone through would maybe have completely ruined someone else, right? But like, you're so resilient. You're able to kind of handle whatever life throws at you. With this little charm piece here, the messages I'm getting with this is all about, and it's too funny because again, the reading, right? It's all about why you're better than everyone else. And this charm alone, it just talks about someone or something that's pretty much perfect. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So there's just something here. Again, it's like value. Like there's so much value to you, to what it is that you bring to the table. Something like that's what I'm getting. Okay. And definitely linking this into what I was just rambling on about with this other little charm, where I do feel some of you, again, some of you have had very difficult lives, okay? Yeah, just maybe just in general, or there could be one or two very significant experiences, right, that have really shaped you and how things have played out for you. There's a feeling here of, I'm trying to think how I can word this. I almost feel that it's maybe the challenging things that you've been through that kind of give you that little bit of an edge that you have about you, though. What I'm getting with this charm, to again, why you're better than everyone else, there's something about you and your energy that I almost feel is untouchable. Like there's something to where no one can mess with you. That's what I'm getting. And I mean, people might try. I feel sorry for them. Because it is. I feel like there's something about you. It's almost, okay, what I'm getting, it's a message to where, again, no matter what happens to you, you use it to better yourself and your circumstances. I'm loving this energy right now. It's a feeling. Okay, and for some of you, you may have had people that like intentionally have tried to tear you down. Because again, I know the reading is all about why you're better than everyone else. But with these cards and the charms coming out as they are, even if this reading was nothing to do with why you're better than everyone else, I would still have very similar messages for you based on the cards and the charms that came out. There is something about you that is better than everyone else. There is something about how you live your life, how you're able to handle what has happened to you, the cards you've been dealt. It's something to where I do. I feel like if something positive happens to you, then things get even better in your world. If something horrible happens to you, things get better in your world. It's something to where like you're not going to let negative, difficult experiences or connections taint you or ruin you or dull your shine. Like there's something here. I just feel like there's an unstoppable type of energy linked into you is what I'm getting. And then with this little bell charm, the messages I'm getting with this to why you're better than everyone else. Okay, for some of you, this will just be linked into, again, like a physical thing, okay, that you just get a lot of attention, okay? People like the way you look physically, so, they're constantly eyeballing you, placing you on a pedestal, something like that. I'm also getting a message too with this spell about why you're better than everyone else. I think it's how you're able to capture other people's attention, okay? That's what I'm getting. And I feel for a lot of you, I do feel this is linked and connected to a lot of different aspects of your personality. Okay, so, what I'm getting with this spell, this would be where, don't get me wrong, for some of you, you might be able to kind of lure people in based on what you look like physically. But what this spell is telling me is that even if, let's say you're able to lure someone in based on what you look like physically, it's almost this feeling that, once then someone's interacting with you, right, because you've lured them in with your gorgeousness. What this spell's telling me, though, I feel that they're going to stay for other reasons, okay? It's something to where, this person's really attractive, but then you start talking, then you start doing this, then you start doing that, and they're like, my gosh, this person's like, they're the full package. That's what I'm getting. So even if at any point in time, someone is drawn to you for any given reason, I feel they probably, for a lot of people, just become very obsessed with you, linked into all these other aspects, right, of kind of who you are, what it is that you bring to the table. And yeah, there is something, I keep saying the same messages, but I just feel like you're very high value. Like there's something, basically anybody that can't see how amazing you are is completely gone in the head. That's what I'm getting. I don't know, the cards, the charms. Again, like I don't know, like I'm just speaking the truth. You, like, based on the cards and the charms, you're better than everyone else. Like these are amazing messages coming through. Let's see what else. I'm going to pull one more card to kind of wrap up this section of the reading. So let's see here. Group number 1. What is the final message here for why you are better than everyone else? Okay. So what I'm getting with this card here, a couple messages. Overall, the message I'm getting, it's something to where you are true to your word. Okay, so it's something to where people feel they can trust you. There's another message though here too, to where, how do I word this? Again, it's something about you being extremely understanding that if someone approached you with a dishonest type of energy, or again, like broke a promise to you, something like that, I feel like there's something about how you're wired that I almost feel like you would try to get to the root issue of it. You would try to clear away any confusion linked into that to be able to fully understand the situation, the person, where they're coming from, why things played out the way that they did. Something along those lines is what I'm getting. But the overall kind of strongest message coming through, it's something to where I feel people, they trust you. It's like they know if you say something, again, you're going to be true to your word. And there's just something here to where I feel like that you would do whatever is within your power and control to create like a peaceful outcome, or it's I don't know. I just feel like there's this mature quality about you to how you live your life, how you interact with other people. And yeah, definitely just, yeah, strong message here about you having this very trusting energy about you. And it's something to how you handle major disappointments or something like that in your life. I just feel like, again, like there's this resilient thing about you to where if something negative or bad happens, you're not going to just let it completely turn your world upside down and then just sit in that energy. Yeah, I do. I feel there's a very resilient quality about you. I feel people know where they stand with you. Because again, there's this message of authenticity coming through, right? And that's, I don't know, just, yeah, based on the cards and the charms, you're just a wonderful human being. And yeah, those are the messages for group number 1. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to go on to group number 2. Okay, group number 2, welcome to the reading. Just going to shuffle these cards up a little bit and we'll see what type of messages come through for you. Okay, so group number 2, why are you better than everyone else? Let's find out. Okay, group number 2. Okay, let's see here. Why are you better than everyone else? There's something here about how you go about living your life to where, how do I explain it? I feel that you have very strong beliefs and that at any point in time when something doesn't resonate with you anymore, I feel like, I don't know if I want to say you'll just discard it, but it's kind of that message I'm getting. It's just a feeling here that you're not going to just go along with something because someone else, because it resonates with someone else. This is to where you're going to go about things in a way that you feel confident about it, right? So again, it doesn't matter if everyone else in the world is feeling confident about a certain thing, believing something of a person or a situation, however you want to look at it. There's just this feeling of you being very much like an individual, right? Like you're not going to follow the crowd. You're going to go about things in a way that just sits well with you, something like that's what I'm getting. And for some of you, maybe throughout your lifetime, you've had it be where you've had drastic changes in belief, right, of certain things, right? Maybe at one point in time you wanted this one thing more than you've ever wanted anything, and then somewhere down the line you're like, I would never want that, or vice versa, right? There's just something here to someone going about something in a certain way and then just being, like so much of an extreme, in a different direction, different beliefs, something like that. But it's something to where you very much trust yourself. You rely on yourself to what makes sense for you, to what you feel confident about, something like that. Let's see what else we get. Yeah, I feel like you're not easily influenced by other people or situations, something like that. Okay, let's see here. Why are you better than everyone else? There's something about your energy that's it's fun, it's exciting, it's charismatic. Um, there's something very intense about your energy that I feel. Okay, so what makes you better than everyone else? It's something to how you connect with other people. Um, the messages I'm getting with this card, it feels very very much like a soulmate type of energy is what I'm getting here. So to why you're better than everyone else, I think just who you are as a person, how you're wired, everything that makes you who you are. There's something, again, very intense and a bit chaotic, but yet there's still something about your energy and how you interact with people that there is balance there, is what I'm getting. But I have a feeling here though that when people meet you or get into connections with you, something like that, the message I'm getting with this card, it's it's to where it's where I feel like that person's life is never going to be the same again, right? Because your energy, it's so powerful. That's what I'm getting. Um, any type of energy or connection linked into this card, it's memorable. This isn't like, what was that person's name again? No, like this would be like, you can't forget that person, right? That's the type of energy that I'm getting. Um, there's something, how do I word it? There's just something with this card here to where I feel like you're the full package. There's something here about, again, I feel there's extremes in the energy, but I feel in the way that it plays out linked into you, when it's all said and done, it's like there's a level of balance that comes through in the reading. Yeah, let's see what else we get. Okay, let's see here. Why are you better than everyone else? Again, there's strong energy coming through here. It's where I feel like people, it's like when they meet you, I don't know, I just feel like they feel like that's it. That's my person, right? Like that's who I'm meant to be with. That's what I'm getting with these cards. It's a feeling here again, like a soulmate type of energy, or it's fated, it's just we're destined to cross paths, something like that's what I'm getting with this card. People feel like there's something about you. I'm trying to think how I can word this. Why are you better than everyone else? I almost feel, okay, what I'm getting with this card, it's a feeling of you knowing something that the rest of us don't, right? Or that you're aware of the laws of the universe, different cycles and phases of things, and that you know how to go about things in such a way that you use that energy to benefit you. There's a feeling here of you knowing when to pause, when you need to take action. It's, I don't know, like, when you need to just jump and take that leap of faith, and I don't know, when you need to burn it all down. Like, there's just something here. So again, why you're better than everyone else, I think it's how you live your life and how you make decisions. There's something here that with this energy here, all three of these cards have very intense energy linked into them. But there's something here to where for you it makes sense though. Like for you, you're just doing what feels right for you. And I think it's a feeling here of other people. I think other people are mesmerized by you. I think other people are like, how does this person keep living their life this way and it consistently works out for them? It's something like that. I almost feel with this intense type of energy coming through, it's almost a feeling that I feel other people may view you and your life and, you know, how you go about things and probably think to themselves, if I did that, everything would go horribly wrong. Like, it's something to where, but again, I feel like you have this inner knowing, or you just are aware of how, of, I don't know, of just these different energies and how you can use them to benefit you or use them to your advantage in some type of way. Let's see, what else am I getting here? Group number 2. Why are you better than everyone else? There's so much love about you. Yeah, I feel like you live your life from the heart space is what I'm getting. There's just an abundance of love and beauty and compassion. And there's a friendly energy about you. I think people just pretty much instantly fall in love with you. That's what I'm getting. And it's just something where I feel like there's something so memorable about you. Let's see what else we get. Okay, group number 2. Why are you better than everyone else? Yeah, there's something here about, how do I word this? Why are you better than everyone else? Yeah, it's something here about you having, that there's something stable about you, or that you have a firm foundation underneath you. But what I'm getting with this card, I feel that this is something that you would agree with. You'd be like, yep, I'm stable, or I have somewhat of, you know, a firm foundation. But I have a feeling, again, other people that maybe view you in your life, how you go about things, for some, I don't know if they're a bit worried about you. And I laugh about it because the message I'm getting with this card, it's something to, again, how you go about living your life, how you make your decisions, just your connections with people. It's something to where maybe people on the outside would think that you don't have much of a leg to stand on, or that there's no firm foundation underneath you, and one wrong move, everything's going to go horribly wrong. But what I'm getting with this card, anybody that's viewing you that way or looking at your situation from that angle, I actually feel that they're speaking more from their own experiences, their own reality, and how they feel about things, and how they feel that they don't feel confident within themselves. They don't feel like that they would be able to go about things the way that you do. And I don't know, for some, I don't know if people view you as just doing things on a whim. And even still, if you agree with that message, which I think a lot of people don't, okay, I think you're like, no, I know exactly what I'm doing. If on the off chance you're like, yeah, I kind of do things on a whim, I still feel that it's not really you just doing it on a whim. You have a strong gut feeling about someone or something and how to go about something, and so you're trusting that. The messages I'm getting here to why you're better than everyone else, I'm trying to think how I can word it. It's something to where you have this built-in thing within you that other people can't shake. That's what I'm getting. There's like this inner confidence or knowing that you have, that, again, no matter how chaotic things may get on the outside, there's something within you that you can remain calm and composed, or you maintain a certain level of confidence in how you go about things. Yeah, let's see what else we get. We'll cast some charms. We'll see what else comes through for messages here. Group number 2. Why are you better than everyone else? Let's see here. Okay. So with this little totem charm, definitely linking this into where I feel like maybe other people are like, I would never be able to do that and have it, play out to my liking. There's something here to where I feel you're spiritually guided and protected. And so again, I don't know if you are aware of this type of energy. And so it's like, that even if you follow your intuition, you take, that leap of faith, and let's say you fall flat on your face, you still know that you're guided and protected within that situation, is what I'm getting. I don't know. There's just something here to where I just feel like there's like this spiritual help or guidance that you get on your journey to kind of help you along. Something like that's what I'm getting. With this little hat charm, the messages I'm getting with this to why you're better than everyone else. For some of you, you're very disciplined mentally, okay? You have this way about you to where you understand what you think about becomes your reality. So you're very careful, right? To not be dwelling and focusing on things that are not to your liking, on negative experiences, something like that. It's a feeling of you being very aware of kind of the energy that you're putting out there so that, again, you're able to create more of what it is that you desire. What else do we have here? With this little charm piece here, the messages I get with this to why you're better than everyone else, there's something very precise and particular about you. And it's interesting because this charm then linked into the other cards, it's I don't know if I want to say opposite energy, but in some ways it is, right? It's this feeling of, okay, I'll word it this way. I think for a lot of you, what this is picking up on, it's to where, again, other people may look at you, view you and how you go about living your life in a way to where it's like, well, that person just seems to kind of just have chaotic energy and they go about doing whatever they want on a whim. But yet I do feel that there is something more precise in how you go about things. Again, it could be where that's not visible to other people, so they think you're just this miracle, you know what I mean? You just go do whatever you want and it always works out for you. But it's something to where, again, there could be certain aspects of things that other people are not aware of that helps support you, right? It helps bring about the outcomes that you want. But it could be that, yeah, other people, maybe they don't see just all the ins and outs, right, of what you're doing, to how it kind of sets you up for success. What else am I getting here? Another just very simple message linked into this to why you're better than everyone else. It is because of how particular you are, right? That you're, I don't know, it's something here to where I feel like the things that need to be taken seriously, like you're going to do that, right? Like I feel like there is something here about your energy that it's like you'll play and have fun, when you can, but that there's still a serious energy or quality to you. And it's something about you understanding the importance of how certain things have to align in such a way, right? To be able to have the outcome be that you want, that you can't just go about it on a whim. And then with this little charm piece here, the messages I'm getting with this is all about, okay, what I'm getting, I think for a lot of you, you're very physically attractive, okay? You probably have a lot of people eyeballing you, stuff like that. But what I'm getting with this charm is that you're not just a pretty face, okay? There's a lot more to you. There's a lot of substance to you. And yeah, again, I don't know for some if, yeah, why are you better than everyone else? Okay, for some of you, I don't know if you're able to lure people in based on how physically attractive you are, but I feel like no matter how we look at this, it's like once people get to interact with you a little bit more and they get to know different sides of your personality, I don't know, I feel like people, for some people, it's like they're blown away at, how do I explain this? Like how you can do it all. Like there's just something here about yeah, I guess that's what I'm getting, that you can. It's like you can do it all. And I feel too like there's something here about your energy that you help people, or okay, how do I word this? You help people to notice the importance of looking beyond superficial things, right? And just judging someone based on, surface level things. Yeah, there's just something here to where there's just something of substance linked into you. Again, even if there's a lot of people that are very drawn to you for superficial reasons, I don't know, I just feel like people that, I don't know, people, they notice your value, right? Like just everything about you and what it is that you bring to the table. And there's a lot there. That's what I'm getting. Let's see what else we get here. I'm going to pull another card to kind of wrap up this section. Okay, group number 2. Why are you better than everyone else? Let's see. Okay. I feel there's something. Why are you better than everyone else? For some of you, it's your ability, again, to kind of do it all, or to carry a lot is what I'm getting. Normally what I get with this card, it's a very burdensome type of energy, like a feeling of just kind of carrying the weight of the world, or again, you just have a lot of responsibilities, just a lot on your plate. And there's something here about, I think you make it look effortless what it is that you do and how you go about living your life. And I think too, the message I'm getting here to why you're better than everyone else, I wonder for some of you, if your life has played out in such a way to where, how do I explain it? Okay, with the energy feeling as extreme is what it's coming through in the reading here. It makes me feel that for a lot of you, the positive things that have happened in your life are probably extremely positive and everything you've ever wanted, but the negative things, I feel like those could be extremely challenging situations or connections, something like that. And it's a feeling, again, of you being able to do it all. Like, I feel like it doesn't matter what life throws your way, you're able to handle it. That's what I'm getting. I think there's something very selfless about you. But I don't know. There's a little message coming through here though, where I feel like it could be that, how do I word it? That you do take on too much though. Again, it's like people see you as, being able to do it all and you're a hero and everything like that. But the energy, it does feel a bit heavy though, right? And in such a way that I do feel that maybe you do carry more than what you need to, or what's yours to carry within a situation. But there's just something here to where you are, like, you're hardworking and you're responsible and you're fun and exciting and you're full of so much love and you have this confidence when it comes to your beliefs, right? And you're going to go about things in a way that truly feels right for you. If other people aren't on board, doesn't faze you. You're going to go about it in a way that you feel confident, living your life from that place, basically, is what I'm getting. So those are the messages coming through for group number 2. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading, and I'm going to go on to group number 3. Okay, group number 3, welcome to the reading. Just going to shuffle these cards up a little bit and we'll see what type of messages come through for you. Okay, group number 3. Why are you better than everyone else? Let's see here. Okay. So what I'm getting with this card here, to why you're better than everyone else, there's something very authentic about you, okay? I feel like you go about living your life and your interactions with people in such a way that you're exactly who you are, okay? You don't try to pretend to be someone that you're not. I don't feel there's this energy of you being needy and clingy and, love me, it's the opposite. There's a feeling here of you being very sure of yourself, who you are, and that you don't feel, that you need to alter who you are, or that you have to, again, go about things in a way that's not really authentic in order to be accepted by other people. Like, I feel like you really could care less about that. So, let's see what else we get. Group number 3, why are you better than everyone else? Yeah, there's something here about, so even with this card again, why you're better than everyone else, I feel you help encourage other people. Like, there's something here about you letting other people shine, and if someone else is wanting to share something, or they're feeling confident about something, you're going to build them up. You're going to encourage them. You're not going to try to tear them down or one up them or anything like that. It's a feeling here of you truly being happy for other people, and again, supporting them, helping them, something like that's what I'm getting. Let's see what else we get. Group number 3, why are you better than everyone else? Yeah, there's something here about, I feel you take ownership, for your life, your decisions, how things play out for you, something like that. Yeah, I just feel like you're not the type of person to, quickly point the finger at someone else, to why things have not played out the way that you want in your life. There's a feeling here of you, I don't know, learning and growing from experiences, that you do what you can to improve yourself, your life. You do what you can to help other people. I feel that you're the type of person, you don't stay stuck in the past. I feel like you try to, again, just heal, move on from challenging or difficult circumstances, something like that. Let's see what else we get. Why are you better than everyone else? Yeah, what am I getting here? It's something to where I feel, again, it's a similar message coming through to where I feel like you help encourage other people. And how do I word it? There's something coming through here. I'm trying to think how I can word it. It's something along the lines of you nipping something in the bud, or you just, how do I word what I'm getting? Okay, I almost feel like if someone is going to approach you with a type of energy that really is not justified within the situation, I don't feel like you're going to entertain it. You're not going to be like, well, I see you're talking a bunch of crap. Go on. You're like, nope. Like, there's just a feeling of you, of something just coming to an abrupt stop is what I'm getting. So there's a feeling here of, and I don't know, again, if, I feel like no matter how we look at this, it's a type of energy of, again, if anyone is wanting you to go about things in a way that's not really authentic to you, like, you're not going to entertain it at all. And I feel like if you are interacting with someone that, again, is not feeling confident and maybe being tempted to go about things in a way that, again, is not really honest and authentic to them, that it's like, you'd be like, no, don't do that, right? And you'd want to, again, just kind of nip that in the bud and help them look at it from a different perspective. Another thing too that I'm getting with this card, to why you're better than everyone else, you could be the type of person, so okay, so when it comes to connections that you have with other people, it very well could be that you don't even notice the importance of what it is that you say to them. Okay. Maybe you give them little tidbits of advice or guidance, or maybe you're just having a conversation with someone, right? And you're going on, blabbing on about whatever. And maybe you don't, again, notice the importance of what it is that you're saying. Okay. It could be where you're like, oh, I didn't even mean anything by it. I'm just kind of speaking on this and speaking on that. But to the other person, it could be where it's like you've given them a crucial little tidbit of information, something that's going to significantly help them maybe get out of a difficult situation, help them look at something from a different perspective, to where again, like to where they're not feeling trapped and restricted, that they're able to kind of move forward freely in whatever it is that they're doing. Yeah, there's just something coming through here to where I feel that why you're better than everyone else, it's how you handle maybe negative experiences from the past, or something about like you don't hold people to their past, or I don't know if there's just like a forgiving side to you. Like there's just something here to where I feel like if someone again is wanting to throw someone's past in their face, or wanting to just go about things again in a way that's really not on the up and up, I feel like you're not having it. I don't know, like people love that though. Okay, let's see what else we get here. Why are you better than everyone else? Okay, what I'm getting with this card here, there is a feeling of you have this very trusting side to you, as far as you don't just give up hope, at the first sign of difficulty, you know what I mean? Like you have this hope and kind of faith about you, but there's also something to where you understand the importance of still having a plan, right? Or that you may need to take certain action steps to get to your desired outcome. Something like that's what I'm getting. I don't know. The message I get with this card is that hope is not a strategy. Okay. So, and I don't know, maybe, again, the interactions that you have with people, that it's, again, you help them look at something from a different angle, right? Where it's like, okay, don't just completely give up, right? Like you can still have hope for the situation here, but just hoping that something's going to get better or improve, or again, play out to your liking. Well, really, that's a huge gamble to go about it that way, right? Because especially if there are certain action steps that you can take to improve your chances of success within any given situation, that's what I'm getting here. I feel you're not the type of person to just leave it to chance, right? Where it's like, okay, well, I'm pretty sure, it'll turn out fine. Let's just hope it'll be fine. No, I feel like you're going to go about things in a way that it's almost a feeling here that if everything did go horribly wrong and nothing went to your liking, you'd be able to look at the situation and be like, well, it's not for a lack of trying. Like I put effort in, I did this step, and it didn't play out to my liking. So again, not that it's for a lack of effort or anything along those lines. And I feel that you kind of give that message to other people as well. Let's see what we get with the charms. Okay, why are you better than everyone else? Okay, let's see here. Group number 3, why are you better than everyone else? With this little eagle head charm, the messages I'm getting with this is very much to how your mind is wired, okay? There's something here where you're able to look at things from a higher perspective. You're extremely intelligent, okay? Yes, you're very knowledgeable. There's something here. There's a very mature quality about you, okay? And especially just something about how you communicate with people. I feel it's done to a higher standard. And it is. There's something here about how your mind is wired that, I don't know, you're sitting higher than the rest of us. Let's see what else we get here. with this little charm piece here, the messages I'm getting with this is all about your perspective. So again, linking that back into the eagle charm there. There is, yeah, to why you're better than everyone else. It's how you perceive people, situations, experiences, something like that. You have a unique perspective about you. What else? With this little flower charm, the messages I'm getting with this to why you're better than everyone else, there's something here that your attractiveness, it shows through in every which way, is what I'm getting. So this is to where, yes, I have a feeling you're very attractive on the outside, but there's this inner beauty that you have about you as well that I feel shines through. And there's something about you and how you're wired that's precious. Like there's something about you and a certain quality that you have that I feel is to be protected, right? Because it is something that's so precious. What else do we have here? With this little charm piece here, the messages I'm getting with this is all about, this charm represents someone or something that's pretty much perfect. So it's quite fitting for the reading today. And there's something here. How do I explain it? Yeah, why are you better than everyone else? There's something here to where you have a lot of character about you. There's something that even if someone was to view you, your life, everything about you, even if someone was to look at something and maybe put it under the category as being a flaw, it's not really a flaw. I just feel like anything that, again, someone would want to put under that category, it's actually something that just adds to your character, is what I'm getting. It's a feeling that no matter what happens in your life, you're made better because of it. That's what I'm getting. It's a feeling here that nothing and no one can ruin you. There's something extremely valuable about you, or just who you are, how you're wired, what it is that you bring to the table. Very much, yeah, linking that into definitely how your mind is wired. Like there's something here to how, again, you perceive people, situations, something like that. It's unique, or it's done to a higher standard, or again, you're able to see things from a higher perspective to where you're able to like see the big picture, something like that. With this little charm piece here, the messages I'm getting with this to why you're better than everyone else, I'm trying to think how I can word this. There's something, how do I word it? There's something here where I feel like you're able to interact with just about anybody. That's what I'm getting. Like, I feel like it wouldn't matter what part of the world you find yourself in, and it wouldn't matter what type of people are around, you'd be able to like interact with them, relate to them on some level, is what I'm getting. There's just something, you're so intelligent. There's something to where you're just, again, you're better than the rest of us. Let's see what else we get. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card to kind of wrap up this section of the reading. So let's see here. Group number 3. Why are you better than the rest of us? Yeah, there's something here. Okay, you have a lot of patience about you, and there's something here to where I feel you put love behind whatever it is that you're doing. There's a feeling here of you being very thorough. You take your time. You're not the type to just rush through something and to be hasty and impatient about something. It's a feeling here of you putting, again, a lot of love, time, and hard work into whatever it is that you're doing, is what I'm getting. Why Why are you better than everyone else? There's just a feeling here of this loving energy surrounding you, or that you live your life from that place. Overall, what I'm getting with that card, it's just a feeling of you being the type of person to just put your heart behind whatever it is that you're doing. And I feel that this is very much linked into something that's long term, right? Like, I'm not talking about, okay, well, I need you to put your heart into it for 13 seconds and, oh, yay, you did it. This is like very long term type of energy that I'm getting. And it's something to where you're consistent in putting that time, energy, and love into your life, your connections, whatever it is that you're doing. That's what I'm getting with that card there. So those are the messages that came through for group number 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching. And that's it for now. Just going to click off.